In my pediatric clinic, the #1 stress for new parents isn't sleep, it's the spoon-feeding battle. What if I tell you that parents in ancient India made their babies to love food within just 30 seconds? No cartoons playing, no running behind with a spoon, no pressure at all. Instead, they followed a calm, gentle method that worked with a baby's mind and body, not against it. That ancient practice is called Ahara Vidhi, and it completely changed how mealtime felt for both the child and the parent. This age-old practice can transform mealtime into a joyous experience for your child and potentially holds the key to making your baby fall in love with food. Let's discover how to make food delightful for your baby in just 30 seconds. What is Ahara Vidhi? The term comes from ancient Ayurveda. Ahara means food, and Vidhi means the right way. So it literally means the right way to feed. But it's not about recipes, portions, or forcing a child to finish a bowl. Ancient wisdom teaches that food is first accepted by the mind, not the stomach. If a baby feels rushed or pressured, they may eat, but they won't truly take it in. Ahara Vidhi is about making meals safe, calm, and inviting, focusing on the caregiver's energy and the child's emotional state. When a baby feels relaxed and respected, eating becomes natural. And over centuries, this approach helped children develop a genuine love for food instead of fear or resistance. Why modern science back Ahara Vidhi? Today, modern research in pediatrics, psychology, and neuroscience is catching up to what Ayurveda has known for thousands of years. Studies show that when meal times are calm and responsive, children learn to listen to their hunger, feel less stressed, and actually absorb nutrients better. Methods like responsive feeding, where caregivers pay attention to a child's cues rather than forcing them to eat, mirror the wisdom of Ahara Vidhi. Science also shows that a caregiver's presence and emotional tone play a huge role in shaping a child's relationship with food and overall emotional development. Children who grow up with mindful, gentle feeding are far less likely to become picky eaters or develop anxiety around food later in life. In short, modern science is proving what ancient healers always believed. How we feed a child patiently, respectfully, and with care is just as important as what we feed them. Why Ahara Vidhi works. Now, why does Ahara Vidhi actually work so well? Being a pediatrician, the first reason is psychological. Babies are extremely sensitive to their environment, to the energy and emotions of the people around them. If a parent is stressed, anxious, or hurried, the baby picks up on it immediately, and their appetite diminishes. Ahara Vidhi emphasizes calmness and patience, making the baby feel safe. When the baby associates food with comfort and emotional security, their natural curiosity takes over, and they start exploring, tasting, and enjoying food at their own pace. This is why forcing bites or rushing meals often backfires. It creates tension, which blocks appetite and makes the child resist. The second reason it works is physiological. Ancient Ayurveda called it the digestive fire, or Agni, which modern science now recognizes as the connection between relaxation, stress, and digestion. When a baby is calm, their body produces the right enzymes and digestive responses, making it easier to eat and absorb nutrients. On the other hand, stress or anxiety can suppress digestion, even if the child is physically eating. Ahara Vidhi naturally aligns with this principle. By keeping the environment calm and allowing the child to eat according to their own hunger cues, it activates both appetite and proper digestion. So the baby not only eats willingly, but also truly benefits from what they eat. Now, some of you might be thinking that why such an ancient trick is useful today, which brings us to why it matters. Ahara Vidhi matters today more than ever because modern mealtimes have become rushed, stressful, and full of distractions. Many parents feel pressured to get their babies to eat on a schedule, to finish plates, or to eat certain healthy foods. And this often turns mealtime into a battle. Screens, toys, and constant distractions might get a child to take a few bites, but they don't teach the baby to enjoy food or trust their own hunger signals. This can lead to picky eating, anxiety around food, or even long-term struggles with nutrition and self-regulation. In a world where parents are busier and babies are surrounded by more stimulation than ever, the calm, respectful principles of Ahara Vidhi offer a much-needed balance. It reminds us that feeding isn't just about nutrition, it's about connection, emotional safety, and building habits that last a lifetime. By practicing Ahara Vidhi today, parents can turn mealtime from a source of stress into a joyful, shared experience. Babies learn to listen to their own bodies, explore new foods without fear, and develop a natural love for eating. This ancient wisdom doesn't just solve the problem of getting your baby to eat, it lays the foundation for a healthy relationship with food that will carry them well into childhood and beyond. This 2,000-year-old practice provides a timeless solution showing that sometimes the best way forward is to learn from the past. Understanding how it works will fasten the pace of your baby's response, but before that, if this video helps you in any way, don't forget to like and subscribe. How it works. There are 3 easy steps to learn Ahara Vidhi, starting with mindful eating. Mindful eating is all about teaching children to slow down and really pay attention to their food. Encourage them to notice every flavor, texture, and aroma in each bite. Ask simple questions like, how does this taste? Or is it crunchy or soft? This helps children become aware of their hunger and fullness cues, making it easier for them to stop eating when they're satisfied instead of overeating. Over time, mindful eating helps kids develop a positive relationship with food and reduces mealtime battles. Next comes engaging the senses. Mealtime can be an adventure when you engage the senses. Using bright, colorful foods naturally draws a child's attention, while varying textures like crunchy carrots or creamy yogurt makes eating fun. Let children smell, touch, and even listen to their food. For instance, the crunch of a fresh apple or the sizzle of vegetables cooking can make them curious and excited about trying new foods. When senses are actively involved, children are more likely to explore and enjoy a variety of healthy foods. Lastly, family involvement. Family involvement turns eating into a shared experience rather than just a routine. Eating together as a family encourages conversation, builds social skills, and creates a sense of connection. Let children help with age-appropriate tasks like washing vegetables, stirring batter, or setting the table. When they participate, they feel a sense of ownership and pride in what they eat. Modeling healthy habits during meals like choosing balanced foods, drinking water, and enjoying meals without distractions reinforces these behaviors naturally. Over time, these shared experiences teach children that healthy eating isn't a chore, it's part of a loving, supportive environment. By combining mindful eating, sensory engagement, and family involvement, children can develop not just healthy eating habits, but a positive, confident relationship with food. Mealtime becomes more than nourishment. It becomes a way to learn, explore, and connect, laying the foundation for a lifetime of healthy choices. Practical tips. So, how do we bring Ahara Vidhi into your baby's mealtime? Start by watching for hunger cues. If your baby reaches for food, opens their mouth, or shows curiosity, that's your signal to begin. Keep the environment calm and relaxed with no rushing or distractions so your baby feels safe. Offer food gently and let them explore it at their own pace. And if they refuse something, simply try again another day without pressure. Always respect their stop signals. Turning away or losing interest is perfectly fine. Eat alongside your baby when you can and show calm enjoyment, and keep portions small so they can explore without feeling overwhelmed. These simple steps bring Ahara Vidhi to life, turning mealtimes into a natural, joyful experience for your baby. What to expect over time. When you start practicing Ahara Vidhi, it's important to know that the results won't be instant, but they are steady and lasting. Over time, you'll notice your baby becoming more curious about food, willing to touch, taste, and explore different textures without fear or fuss. The mealtimes that used to be stressful or filled with resistance will gradually feel calmer and more connected, and your baby will begin to show signs of self-regulation, eating according to their own hunger cues rather than external pressure. You may also see them naturally trying new foods without a fight, and their overall relationship with eating will become positive and joyful. Most importantly, this method builds trust. Your baby learns that food is safe, mealtime is calm, and they are in control of their own appetite If you found this video helpful, please share your experiences with food and your little ones in the comments below. What has worked for you? Don't forget to subscribe for more parenting tips and wellness insights. Until next time, happy parenting.